What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 discussion video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about Xenoverse 2 and why this game truly needs to die and move on to Xenoverse 3. But Bandai is not letting that happen, and they are going to milk this game, or have been milking this game, for everything that they possibly can get, time and money wise. They're literally going to be milking it for everything, and already have been for a good little bit. And that's what we're going to be talking about today in this video. Now, one thing I do want to mention is the simple fact that I know a lot of people have been doing rants lately, which is completely understandable because this game does not get better with DLC updates. It actually gets worse. The netcode and all that gets worse. They lied to us saying that there was going to be some things fixed with the netcode, and nothing at all was fixed, to be honest. So with all those rants coming, I figured I'd just come with a discussion instead, because me personally, I feel I've ranted way too much. Not even way too much, just enough. I've ranted literally about everything that you can on Xenoverse, just due to the fact that the game has so many issues. I've probably talked more on the issues in Xenoverse 2 than anybody else, just because, again, anytime there was an issue with this game, I was there to talk about it, because I'm going to speak my mind and just speak how it's nonsense that these issues that occur in Xenoverse 2 are still occurring till this very day. But getting this video started with how Bandai is truly milking this game, not letting it die when it needs to, because this game is truly being hurt. This series is being hurt, but the fans are getting less and less attracted to this game, to this series, the more they release DLC for Xenoverse 2. I've literally had people starting to comment that they're not even going to get Xenoverse 3 until they see if the game when they see the game come out and see if the game actually works. That is the kind of reputation Bandai is truly building with all these DLCs. Even though they're getting their money, yes, they're getting money, but they are losing reputation with Xenoverse and the Xenoverse franchise, because again, people are literally saying they're gonna wait until Xenoverse 3 drops, until they see some content on it, to make up their mind on whether or not they're gonna get it, to see if the game actually does work properly like it is supposed to. So again, when you take a look at DLC 7 and the event and the timing of the events, you can pretty much see how Bandai is truly trying to milk this game for everything they can possibly get, which again is a just terrible idea. But looking at the DLC release, the free update dropped the 28th, the actual paid update dropped the 29th. And then you had the first event for the free update that did not come until the 8th of September. And when you look at this event, it was just absolute trash. First and foremost, it was a redone event. It was the Broly raid once again. We've already had this raid like 5 different times through Xenoverse's lifespan, if not even more than that. It might be over 10 at this point. So again, that's just trash in its own right there. And then the simple fact that we were only able to access it for 12 hours for us worldwide, but those in Japan were able to access it for 4 days. What kind of nonsense is that? Honestly, everybody worldwide should have been compensated with a free Kefla wig or another chance at this Kefla wig, because that's nonsense. Worldwide, we have more sales going for Xenoverse 2 than Japan. We give you guys more money worldwide than Japan does for this game, but you guys give them the perks? That just absolutely makes no sense, and it is clearly ignoring a major part of your fan base. So that was the first event that went down. Again, that was September 8th. The next event that went down was September 16th to the 23rd, and this was the first Tapion Close event, guys. And then after that, we had the third event, which was the 30th to the 7th, and that was the second Tapion Close event. And then the final event that we've had so far was the Hercule Wig event, which went on from the 6th to the 10th of October. Now, we are literally almost midway through October, and we still have 2 more events to go before we get all the content that was promised to us in DLC 7's free update. And on top of everything, DLC's 7 free update content was promoted in the launch trailer, and we don't get it on launch. No. We get it 2 months after, just so they can try and milk this game and try and constantly keep bringing the fan base back to play it when these events drop. Well, I'm going to tell you the issue with that right here, right now. First and foremost, these events are trash. Nobody wants to do these raids. So many people are tired of the raids, especially since the raids are just redone raids we've already done in the past, just with a different reward. but people don't mind them too much. I will say that right here. People do not mind doing those too much because it's very simple, very quick, very easy, and you don't really got to deal with any issues with cheese, online, netcode, or anything like that. Now, when it comes to these Tapion close events, while it may be easy for a lot of people to get 2500 TP, yes, it is very easy for myself to do that, and again, a lot of others. There are some who, one, do not play online at all. There's a big part of the fan base that is just PvE and does not touch online. And there are those who are not that good at the game or just don't like to play online for the simple reason that the netcode sucks and they'd rather just play online with their friends. They don't want to go on ranked. They'd rather just play with their friends when it comes to online play. So for all those reasons, this event is just absolutely trash, even though, again, it's very easy to get that 2500 TP. You got to deal with cheese, you got to deal with lag, and just the nonsense that Xenoverse gives with hit detection and all this other just trash that it has in this game, trash issues that have not been fixed. You have to deal with within these events, making them very, 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 very unattractive to a lot of people, especially since these rewards are not that great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have not participated in one single DLC 7 event. The only one I wanted to participate in was the Kefla wig, but by the time I went to do it, it was gone because it was only 12 hours long. So again, these events truly are not that great, on top of the fact that these rewards are truly not that great. But what they're trying to do is have these events come weekly or bi-weekly, just to have people constantly coming back to Xenoverse 2 to keep playing it, to keep it alive and keep it in those games that they do play on a consistent basis. When people do come back to do these events, or the ones that actually do, they get upset with the game because either the raid is just very, very boring, or they really don't want to deal with the issues that come with online play. So again, with those two things being said, you can see why that this is truly not helping Xenoverse 2 as a franchise. And again, like I said before, I've had people commenting that they are so tired of Xenoverse 2, the nonsense that it comes with, the lies that it comes with, that they're gonna wait till Xenoverse 3 drops, till after it drops, to see some gameplay, to see how YouTubers react to it, to see if they get it themselves, because they understand that Xenoverse is truly nonsense. It just has issues. They lie to us all the time, and they do not fix what they say they will be fixing a lot as well. Now, one other thing I want to talk about that honestly is going to try and extend the hell out of the lifetime of this game is, well, I forgot to mention, we still do have two events. Again, they can go on into November. That'll be over 2 months after the DLC drops, that we will still be getting DLC 7 content and events, which is just nonsense. They should have been all released in 1 or 2 events and should have been done out in like 2 weeks. But again, DLC 8, guys, DLC 8 won't be dropping until January, February. It's not going to come out before the Broly movie. If it does, that would just be absolutely stupid in my opinion. So again, most likely it's not coming out till after the Broly movie drops, which is January. So we won't be seeing this DLC until January or February, and you can bet your ass off that they will be doing something very similar with these events every week or every other week to try with DLC 8 content, to try and keep the game alive as much as they possibly can, guys. But honestly, like I said, they're hurting this game with all these DLCs that are really not good. All these extra packs really have not brought more people to the game. Yes, they've made their money because, of course, we are attracted to these characters. You give us Kefla and Baby Vegeta, you think we're not going to pay for that? Especially since, one, we've wanted Baby Vegeta for too long, and two, Kefla is a pretty fan favorite character now. Yes, she does get her hate, but a lot of the fans actually do love her. You think people are not going to buy that? Of course they are. That's why they gave us those certain characters. And then yes, they'll get their sales with this DLC 8 if it is Gogeta Blue and Broly from Dragon Ball Super, because the movie just came out when they released it. Of course it's going to have hype around and things like that, but people will play that DLC for 2 days, then hop right off like they did with DLC 5, DLC 6, and DLC 7, because none of the things are ever addressed within this game, and it still is just trash when it comes to online play, and the characters are only cool for a couple of days to a lot of people, and then they hop off the game and move on to whatever else they're playing or will be playing after that. So again, man, they are killing this game. They need to move on. They're not the game, they're killing the franchise. The game was already killed, it's dead, but they will not let it die, and by doing so they are truly killing the franchise in my opinion, and hurting its fan base, because like I said, multiple people will not be buying Xenoverse 3 on release because of all the nonsense they've gone through, and some people are just skeptical or just hate the game to the point where they won't be buying it at all. They won't even be waiting for people to give a review on it. They're just not going to get it, plain and simple. They've had enough with Xenoverse, Bandai, and Dimps' nonsense, that they truly offer us with all the lies and things like that. So let me know your opinion on what I had to say in this video. Do you agree with me? Do you see how Bandai is truly trying to milk Xenoverse and trying to constantly bring its fans back to it little by little with these events that really are pretty trash in my opinion? And then again, DLC 8 will most likely have something very similar to where the lifespan on this game will be way longer than it should have been. Do you agree with me that this game truly just needs to die and they need to move on to Xenoverse 3? Or do you like these events? Do you like the new DLC coming in? Well, everybody's gonna like the new DLC. Everybody wants new characters. New characters are absolutely amazing. Not many people really complain on that. But do you just want this game to die and move on to Xenoverse 3? Let me know that down below in the comments, man. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, as always, I hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.